Hey there folks, and welcome back. I'm Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video. We're going to use Reef Point soaps, Earl Grey and Ginger. This is one of my favorite all-time scents. So clean, fresh. Scent strength, I'd call it just a little over medium, about 5.5 to 6. It is a beautiful scent, one of my favorites of all time. And as you can see, the dome was shaved yesterday. There's a video up on that if you want to see it. I got an email from a gentleman last night about how I've been loading my soaps, and so I want to demonstrate that for you today using the Nathan Clark 8-ball with Wolf Whiskers fan knot. One of the things to mention on this, folks, when you first get it, you may get a little color bleed, so give it a shampoo or two and you'll solve that problem. It can lose a hair or two as well, so be aware of that. What I do is I wet my brush and I squeeze most of the water out, keeping it fairly dry. I've pressed my soap into the bowl, and that's way more than I need actually. I tend to use more than I need. You press it into the bowl and it won't move around on you, and I just go back and forth, up and down, crossways, an occasional swirl. And really what I'm trying to do is trying to get a load, like a dry load. I make the lather actually on my face. That's why I remove most of the moisture from the brush. I will add water. And as you can see, it's starting to pick it up. Every now and then I'll swirl once or twice, but mostly I'm going back and forth like so. And we're just trying to make sure we get enough soap picked up out of the bowl to have a nice load. And that probably will do it, just like so. And so basically I've got a nice load. Let me wet the face and we'll get going. Stay tuned. What I also do is throw a little water in this bowl, so as I'm using my brush, if I need water, I'll just dip it just lightly, the tips, and we are ready to go. This is a great scent, by the way, absolutely superb. And once again, you haven't seen it for a long time because I ruined it. Blooming, wet blooming, I should make that distinction. But now, no risk of that, so we are good to go. And Reef Point, once again, fine soaps. You're seeing them again because I had to rebuy them. Excellent soaps for the money. Excellent soaps, really, for any money. Good quality. Great guy, Eric from Reef Point. And as you can see, no problems lathering whatsoever. It smells great, by the way. Smells absolutely fantastic. Makes a wonderful lather. Good slickness, cushion glide, all that stuff. I'm going to use the Oneblade again today just because I had it handy from yesterday. All right. And that is plenty enough lather. Let's cut that back a little bit. Once again, I've been very impressed by the Oneblade. I didn't know what to expect from it, to be completely honest with you. But it has been a very impressive shaver for me that I've enjoyed a lot. So if you've been on the fence, it does have that 30-day guarantee where you can send it back if you don't care for it. It is a lot of scratch though. There's no way around it. Very expensive razor. And I forgot to change the blade after the head shave, so I am going to pause right now and do that. Stay tuned. All right, and so we're back with our blade, folks. Don't continue on during your shave if something is clearly off, and after making a few passes there, or a few strokes, it was clear that that blade was shot from the head shave yesterday. So we've got a new blade right here that we will simply stick in the Oneblade. Very easy to load. It's got a slot here on the back, and you just sort of slide it in, and it, well, once I get it in the slot, there we go. If you don't get it in there straight, it won't push in. Push it in and it snaps, and we're back in business. Yeah, the head shave really put it on that blade. Feather blades here, by the way. And that feels much better. It's a really nice razor. It's just quite expensive. That's the only downside in my view. All right, excellent first pass. We'll rinse the face, come back for pass 2. Soap did a great job, as did the razor once I changed the blade. Really needed that new blade. It took a lot out of that blade to shave this big fat dome. And yes, I know it looks goofy right now, but I'll grow into it, have no fear. It's already saved me like 3 minutes this morning. When I got out of the shower, I didn't have to dry my hair. Not that I never used a blow dryer, towel. When I put a shirt on, I don't have to worry about messing up my hair or taking it off. So there is that. There are those efficiencies that you gain from joining the club. And when I go to work, people are going to think, what the hell happened to him? That's okay. They'll get used to it. They may snicker a little. That's okay. To me, guys, it's all about what you feel comfortable with. Don't worry about what other people think. Do what you need to do and roll with it. For me, it was the decision that, I had to get rid of it before it crept. Like I said before, the 2 points, the point in the back and the point in the front converged, because the hair was already back to here in the front. So, it was going. Like I said yesterday, it may have lasted 2 years, 10 years. I lost a lot in the last year or two alone. So it had to go. It was just a matter of time. And yesterday, I just impulsively decided today was the day, or yesterday was the day. Plan to get outside a little this weekend. It's supposed to be nice. We'll definitely use sunscreen. I always use sunscreen anyway, because that bald spot back here would get burnt, so it's nothing new to me. But get a little color on the dome. We'll make it round it out a little bit and not be so stark. But for a while, it's going to look odd. And I knew that when I did it, so no worries whatsoever. Let's change this up and go against the grain, which I never do, other than with the Oneblade. It seems to be the one razor that I can get away with it on. My grain runs crazy on my neck, like swirly, east to west, west to east. And the Oneblade does afford me the opportunity to do that, which I don't do with other razors. It's because of the design. It allows me to get away with it, so I'm very appreciative for that. It's the only razor I do it with, because in the other razors I'll usually get weepers and creepers. All right. That felt great. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 3. I forgot you guys were there. I was sort of lost in the moment, smelling this Reef Point soap, Earl Grey and Ginger, looking at the dome. Absolutely lost in the moment. And sometimes that's what a great scent will do. You just sort of get lost in it. And this is a great one. I'll be using the aftershave as well, by the way, if you were interested in that. It's outstanding also. Wonderful soap, folks. And wonderful soap maker. All right, let's cut that back and finish out our final pass here before we get to our post. It has been a very nice shave for a Friday morning. Feels great. The Oneblade continues to impress. Very happy with my trade on that. What else can you say? Looking forward to the weekend and getting outside and getting out in the yard to clean up some of the mess from the winter. You know, branches falling out of trees, and of course, you know, obviously bamboo issues. Looking forward to dealing with that. Doesn't sound like a lot of fun, but when you've been cooped up for the winter, you know, it's nice to get outside. Not much fun working outside in the wintertime, but I do enjoy it in the spring and summer. All right, looks like we're on our way to an excellent shave once again, people. Hope you folks had a wonderful shave today, assuming you shaved this morning. Stay tuned, we'll come right back for the post. And all right, folks, here we are with the Magic Made by Witches, Thayers. This has the aloe, which I like a lot. And heck, we've got more real estate to work with, so why not get a little Thayers on the dome. Feels great. Excellent. Let's review the equipment. Nathan Clark Envy Shaves 8-ball with wolf whiskers, fan knot. Superb. But first time, make sure you shampoo it good. You might have a little color bleed and it'll lose a few hairs. After that, good to go. I love that brush. My favorite brush. Oneblade continues to impress. I'm very happy with it. It is now one of my favorite razors. I've used it enough to know it's excellent. Also, used it for the dome yesterday. Didn't cut myself. That's outstanding. That is outstanding. And the aftershave today. Reef Point, Earl Grey, and Ginger. Beautiful stuff, people. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I've used quite a bit of it, and I'll show you in a minute. Really nice. Such a wonderful, clean, fresh scent. And once again, the dome gives us more opportunity to apply our aftershave. Used about half a bottle, and I got a ton of aftershaves, folks. So me using this much of any one tells you how great it is, in my opinion. There we go. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks again for putting up with the dome. We'll see you next time. Until then, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.